Dust on the tire, sun in my eyes. Another damn day, same old damn lie. The engine coughing, road just don't end. Where's the justice, my only true friend? Graceland Shootout, yeah, Graceland Shootout. No turning back now. Graceland Shootout, hear that engine whine. Graceland Shootout, this race is mine. Cops on my tail, shadows they creep, secrets they whisper while the good folks sleep. Fuel gauge low, spirits worn thin. Gotta keep pushing, gotta somehow win. Graceland Shootout, yeah, Graceland Shootout. No turning back now. Oh, Graceland Shootout, hear that engine whine. Graceland Shootout, this race is mine. What's the score anyway? Who's keeping track? Just keep on moving, ain't no coming back. One more lap, one more prayer. This whole damn war just don't care. Graceland Shootout, yeah, Graceland Shootout. No turning back now, yeah, Graceland Shootout. Hear that engine whine. Graceland Shootout, this race is mine. Graceland Shootout, yeah, Graceland Shootout. No turning back now, yeah, Graceland Shootout. Hear that engine whine. Graceland Shootout, this race is mine.
You race fans need to buckle up because it's time to go racing.
Alrighty, welcome ladies and gentlemen to tonight's Autoclub Speedway here with the Graceland Shootout iRacing Series. Glad to be back. Super late models here. Autoclub Speedway, Fontana, California. 2 mile an hour, 2 mile around this facility. Going to be about 80 miles total for 40 laps is the main event. Qualifying to kick off here in about 3 minutes. 70% ambient air temperature, 74 degrees. Track temperature, 13 mile an hour wind gust out of the west. Surface is dry. Good day for racing, as you'd always say on the way in here. Additional tire sets are 4, and I believe that's correct there with one faster. We'll see a lot of things going on here. Bringing you guys action cameras from trackcams22.com, and glad to see everybody out there in the chat. Sorry for the inconvenience of the 24-hour subscription. Just trying to keep the unnecessary chat out there and allow you guys to have a better experience. So that being said, a lot of things going on. Drivers getting things ready to roll here. So we got 12 drivers checked in. And going to be a fun race here. Get the drivers all amped up here. I want to thank Josh for stepping in here on usual Sundays. He'll be back. Should be back next week. One thing to note here: 55 mile an hour pit road speed limit. That's going to be a lot to get off of the racetrack to get into the pit road for pit stops here. So a lot of slowdown. So look forward to seeing the drivers handle that as well. Let's see here. It's mostly, maybe that, maybe better. Not better, out there in the chat. Let's see here. Everything looks to be really not turned up to iRacing right now. There we go. That's kind of weird. Does that sound any better to you guys out there? It's cranked about as loud as I can get everything turned up, I think. iRacing might not, well, iRacing in general is not very loud. I'm not very far from the microphone. Okay. Thank you for putting that out there. Might look at your video and see if there's a slider there that you can make louder. And maybe look at your volume if you're on your computer, or might see if you can turn it up there too. Let's see here. Alrighty. So drivers looking at 3 seconds coming into qualifying action. I'm going to take a brief look at our point standings if they come up. There we go. So Billy Stanley, your point leader, coming in tonight. Ryan Hunter is second. Tied. Those guys are tied for the point lead. Eric Blunt is third with 74 points. Daniel Holloway is fourth with 67 points. John Parker is fifth with 65 points. Tom Atlas is sixth with 63 points. Michael Pratt is tied with Drewski Smith in seventh for 62 points apiece. Got a tie for ninth as well. Sean Wilder and David Cox tied there, 57. That's a three-way tie. Gary Miller also in that battle. Richard Suttles is 12th with 56 points. He's tied with Cole Spalding. 14th, Terry Walters. 15th is Billy Roberts, 55 and 52 points for those drivers. And Scott McLean with 49 points is 16th. I think those are your top 16 in the point standings coming in tonight here as the drivers rocking out some qualifying laps here. Let's get down to the racetrack and catch up with this action. No laps on the board yet, but believe me, they are coming quick, fast, and hurry here. You look at the number 8 of Billy Stanley out there right now. His first lap coming in across the board. Looks like it may be the 95 of Richard Suttles. We'll see if he's able to put that lap time down. And that Victory Sim Experience sponsored 95 car as he crosses the stripe. That was an out lap, so no lap time there. You see Billy Stanley in the number 8 working his way off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway to the tri-oval. This time by for the number 8. Going to be a 42.091 quick time so far, and that's going to get beat out by Elvis Presley. He's going to out-qualify him. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis Presley at the top of the board, 41.444, almost half a second. Tom Atlas is number 68. That's a sharp-looking 68 machine there. So he's going to go fourth quick on the board. Was third, but Eric Blunt's going to take over the runner-up spot. Tom Atlas posts a 42.828 second lap. Eric Blunt's going to post a 42.006. Sudden Death going to post down a 42.099. Sudden Death going to go to position number... Where did he go to here? He's just on my chart. 42.10. Daniel Holloway takes over the second spot now, 41.784. 41.784. Man, look at Elvis Presley on a roll, 41.015. What a heater, what a lap he laid down here. That is very quick for that number 1 machine. Daniel Holloway in second on the leaderboard. Sudden Death new person was 42.032 for Richard Suttles. He will go 5th quick on the board in qualifying. David Cox 42.36, 42.356 for him. As Elvis Presley in his qualifying run, he'll come down pit road here at the Autoclub Speedway. Daniel Holloway in second right now. And a minute and 41 seconds left to post the lap time. That's going to allow Cole Spalding and Ryan Hunter, Andrew Smith, Michael Pratt to get out there and put a lap time down. Kind of soft. That's weird. Let me have this changed. It looks like it's pretty loud here though. That's the right microphone. Okay. Might be time for a new microphone maybe, then we'll see. That's weird. Racing audio. Is. Let's wait for that though. Alrighty. So I have 20 seconds left, and I'll tell you what, Elvis Presley was on a roll, and was going to work too well. We'll see. Looks like he's really getting out there after it, and we'll see how the qualifying run was for him. Elvis, great day today. It's a beautiful day today. Oh, says he's going to win tonight. He's starting it out real good. We're going to find out. As drivers making their way down here to the starting grid, we're going to get this thing rolling through warm up here. A lot of good action coming. Oh, yeah, it's really pretty. Really pretty. It must have been glitched or something. Thanks, Diana. So Elvis Presley going to qualify on the top of the leaderboard. We're going to take a look at your qualifying results here real quick. Elvis Presley with a 41.016. Michael Pratt going to go second quick, 41.771. Daniel Holloway, 41.784. Charlie Parker with a 41.862. Andrew Smith, fifth with a 41.885. Eric Blunt, sixth with a 41.925. Richard South qualifies seventh, 42.032. David Cox, eighth quick, 42.064. Billy Stanley, ninth quick, 42.092. Tom Atlas, 42.782. Cole Spalding, 11th quick, well, I didn't qualify. Or Ryan Hunter, so fast qualifier, Elvis Presley. Yeah, everybody kind of hanging out here, getting a quick breather in before we go to our 40 lap main event here tonight. So Elvis says he's going to win the race, and see just how well it's going to go tonight. Looks like a couple drivers are going to go out at the racetrack for some laps here. Looks like Elvis going to go out there. Let's go on board here in the cockpit. Elvis Presley down there's got a copy with us on the receiver. He's going to ask, how's that number one car feeling tonight?
My boy, this number one RCA car is feeling good tonight.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. Heard it from the man, the myth, the legend himself. Car's feeling good. He's trying to win this race tonight. You let him shake that wheel. That's the key to get around this place. Gotta be up on that wheel. You're looking good. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to beat tonight. See what they can do with him. We got a minute and a half here left. Final practice after qualifying. And he is on it. Certain find. Previous 8 seconds. Let's see. Okay, we'll get this one. Pretty sure that's what it was. Oh, the right one. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Make sure I put the right thing in the right place here. Now as we sit here, it's time.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
So I got the lineup going here. We'll hit the right camera here and we'll get this going here real quick. Starting grid is going to be on the inside of the front row. Is going to be Elvis Presley himself. To the outside is going to be the 77 Michael Pratt. Starting inside of row number 2. So it should roll pretty quick here. Is the 21 of Daniel Holloway will start P3. To his outside will be the 55 of Charlie Parker. Inside of row number 3 is going to be the 4 of Andrew Smith. To his outside, Eric Blunt in the 6th. The Red Bull sponsored ride will be P6. Starting inside of row number 4, the 7th starting position is going to belong to Richard South. To his outside, David Cox. In the 19, starting inside of row number 5, the 9th starting spots, the number 8 of Billy Stanley. To his outside of the 68 of Tom Atlas will start P10. Inside of row number 6, the 11th starting spot is the 49 of Cole Spaulding. To his outside will be the number 7 of Ryan Hunter. 40 laps is the distance here, and we are getting ready to go green flag as the iRacing.com space truck pulls off. And we will go racing here in the trioval, and away they go. Elvis Presley doesn't spin the tires, gets a good jump here. Daniel Holloway's going to spin the tires a little bit potentially. He's not going to have the run he's looking for. Here comes Michael Pratt looking to the end, or the outside in the 77. Like Holloway was going to try to hang on to that spot. It's not going to happen. Good racing action here thus far. Side by side, we did have 3-wide battle there, but it is faded, and we got the 4 machine of Andrew Smith working his way through the field. Trying to anyway. Oh, get a little loose there in the 6 machine. Oh, we got contact. The 77 going around. It's Michael Pratt. Looks like he's able to keep it off the wall though. First caution flag of the evening here at the Autoclub Speedway. We'll roll this back here just a little bit. There we go. I need to put this on 1X though. Now on the 77 of Michael Pratt here is getting some draft in there. Him in the 21 gets it loose. Drives under him a little bit, makes a little contact. They're able to avoid the extracurricular activity there. And be able to keep these cars clean. We'll see if this opens up the door for any pit stops coming up. Lap 1, maybe some damage going to get fixed here, I'm not sure. Right now, of course, Elvis Presley, your race leader in the number 1 RCA sponsored ride. Charlie Parker is 2nd. 3rd is Andrew Smith. 4th is Eric Blunt. 5th, Daniel Holloway. 6th is Richard Sutter. 7th is Billy Stanley. 8th is Tom Atlas. Look at that 9th Tom Atlas. Looks like we got 1 driver taking to pit road here. I'm just going to back up a bunch of stuff here probably. Let's turn that on. So we have 1 driver that did come to pit road. Make that 2 drivers, Michael Pratt and Daniel Holloway to pit road, the 21 and the 77. But it's a little bit of cosmetic damage from that contact. They'll come down and get that damage repaired. At least attempt to. Hopefully no nothing too wild on those machines. see. Should be getting the one in the green signal here very shortly. Get these drivers back underway. Probably this time around, I'd imagine. Need to find the cord here. It's not the cord right there. It is. Yep, under our first caution of the night. A little bit of contact happening there. And we get the one in the green signal. Elvis Presley is your race leader. Charlie Parker is second. Andrew Smith is third. Eric Blunt fourth. Want to welcome y'all in here to Hardy Sports TV. This is channel 2 for Sunday night action, and here with the Graceland Shootout series. I hope y'all like some pizza.
Are you hungry? We have the cure. From our original pepperoni and cheese to our specialty pizzas, strombolis, and calzones. We have flavored chicken wings and other fried menu things. We have something for everyone. We also have beverages for those over 21. Enjoy a cold alcoholic beverage today. Are you hungry? We have the cure. Matt's Pizza Shop, 402 Church Street, Newburgh, West Virginia. Dine in or takeout, open Wednesday through Sunday, hours.
We're back here live. About to get back to green flag racing off of turn number 4. And yes, he does have the TCB logo on the front of his car for sure. A lot of good stuff out there. This Graceland Shootout series, always fantastic schemes put out there on the racetrack, and great driving action. Elvis Presley back to the point, and he is going to Gappleby's. Eric Blunt making a pass here for position. That number 6 car looking for position number 3, battling with Charlie Parker in the 55. He'll look to move forward and put a move on the 4 of Andrew Smith, working down the back straightaway. Oh, I saw some contact coming. It was rightfully avoided. Andrew Smith about took the ride off the front of the 6. Here we go. Charlie Parker battling back to the outside of the 6 machine. Charlie Parker, looks like Rich said, pretty quick out there. He might have something for that number 1 car to get up through that field. Richard back in the 5th spot right now as we're almost 3 wide battling for. Oh, we got a race for the lead here. Andrew Smith looks to the inside of Elvis Presley. Presley has company, had a great restart. He's going to take the lead back here down the back straightaway into turn 3. Oh, Andrew Smith looking to the inside. Elvis Presley stuck on the outside now. Watch, here we go. Battle ensuing. Here comes the 6. Woo! Tight battle there. Eric Blunt just about met Elvis face to face. Look, 3 wide. Wow. So that got me off guard. There's a good race going on here. At the 6, the 4, and the 55. And Elvis Presley is watching the Graceland Shootout Series put on a race. Eric Blunt out front now over Andrew Smith. Here comes Elvis Presley through the middle. 3 wide per second. We got a battle going on here. He said that number 1 RCA car was fast tonight. He was not kidding. He's putting on a battle with the best here tonight. Great show. Oh, man, I tell you what. Andrew Smith was right on the quarter panel of that number 1 RCA car. Able to get through it pretty smooth. That's almost 3 wide now for 3rd. Elvis Presley putting the pressure on your race leader, Eric Blunt. Elvis got a little disappearing act going on here. I think he knows what's going on. Elvis Presley through 3 wide again. Almost 4 wide. What a race we're having. This is crazy here at the Autoclub Speedway. You got the 55 of Charlie Parker hanging on to 2nd. Charlie Parker in second. Billy Stanley is third. Billy working his way through here. Look at the 77 of Michael Pratt. He's getting his line dialed back in. He's 3 wide back there with the 95 of Richard Sudden Death and the one of Elvis Presley's. That sorts out. And Billy Stanley almost goes for right off the back of the 55 car. Able to hold on to it. Still battling for position. 3 wide now is Richard Sudden, the 77 of Pratt, and I believe it's the 4 of Andrew Smith. And Smith falling here like a rock. Eric Blunt better run away while he can. The number 6 car checked out. He's got company before he knows it. 8 laps in the books, 16 miles complete out of 80. Two laps remain. See Eric Blunt there. He's got Billy Stanley. It's still about a quarter of a second behind him. So things tight yet. Charlie Parker working the number 55 machine around as well. Oh, easy boys, as Michael Pratt trying to take over the second spot from Stanley. Stanley, Pratt, Parker, Smith, Sudduth, Cox, Presley falls all the way to 8th. Well, he also had the fastest lap of the night too, so he's not going to get forgotten about. Especially when we come down to the end of our race, when we do our full field rundown and our race recap. So don't forget about that too, coming up. Side-by-side battles here. Oh man, I'll tell you what, Billy Stanley was about to come down the racetrack, try to get in that bottom lane. Michael Pratt was still there. Great battle here between the 55 of Parker and the 4 of Andrew Smith. Great race in action here. 30 laps to go. 10 laps in. 4th of the way home here. Quarter of the race already over. Things going quick. 40 laps here at the Autoclub. Maybe a little bit longer. Feel a little bit longer in the car. Having to hold that thing straight at these speeds. This guy's absolutely flying around this racetrack. Tell you what, Tom Atlas has lost the draft. He's back here by himself. Daniel Holloway doing battle with Ryan Hunter. Eric Blunt still going to be your race leader here. As that's going back and forth between him and Billy Stanley. 3 wide for third. Make that almost 4 wide for third. This action is crazy. Contact. 3 wide. Saved it. Heads up. Hang on, boys. Still, there's the contact. Billy Stanley gets crossed up. Oh, hard in the wall. The 77 of Pratt gets clipped. Hang on. Stanley making extracurricular contact there with the... Oh, man, Billy Stanley's car looks terrible there in the front end. At the 95 and the 8, both going to have some extensive repairs to make, and Billy's going to hit the wall trying to get this thing to turn. Caution plug number 2 is out, and Billy Stanley's going to have to take the long tow back to pit road. Take a look at the replay here. 177 of Michael Pratt. Just a little bit of contact there. Like Richard Sudduth got into the 4 of Smith, and Smith got into Stanley, and Sudduth and Pratt all together there. Go for a ride. Unfortunate event there unfolds for those drivers. As Michael Pratt gets his car repaired, sitting on pit road. I'll tell you, there's one driver going to benefit from this caution completely. He's having a hard go of it there. That number 1 RCA car. Elvis Presley back up front, running no time as Crucci if we get him sorted. See how it goes with this pit stop. All those drivers coming down pit road. Must be almost everybody except for the 77 of Pratt and the 95 of Richard Sutton. Richard, yeah. Sorry. So. And Billy Stanley hanging out on pit road here yet, so has to wait for that tow. That Parker Outdoor Maintenance TCB number 8. DUI Performance Distributors. Had a rough night here so far. However, right after that pit stop, get the Hershey Kisses sponsored 21 is your current leader, and Daniel Holloway, and right behind him should restart if it's double file, I believe it is, will be the number 1 RCA car of Elvis Presley. Will give a run at this. He's back up front, needed that pit stop, needed that caution. Gather back up on that horse. He's going to get on there and try to get back out to the race lead. I want to take a moment to thank everybody for tuning in tonight as well as our sponsors that make this all possible up there in between both the Graceland Shootout series and the Hardy Sports TV broadcast network. And yeah, I'm trying to think of the words to use here to say brought you in part with Piles Racing. That's what I was looking for. Looking forward to autograph night this coming Saturday night. We get to do that at the Rolling Mill Motorsports Complex in Martinsburg, Pennsylvania. And we have another autograph night opportunity coming up. It'll be the Tyler County Speedway. I believe June. Somewhere in June. Excuse me. Anyway, one of the green signal has been given. We're coming back to green here. The field is green off of turn 4 for the tri-oval. Away they go. Good battle here. Daniel Holloway able to snicker away from Elvis Presley into 1. Eric Blunt in the 6 able to mount a charge here on the bottom of the racetrack. Fresh tires, I'd say, is what's going to mount that charge for him. Is Blunt going to bounce back on the outside, almost 4 wide for the race lead. Side by side, 2 rows deep. Billy Stanley able to get back out there with us here. Give me a couple laps down though, 2 laps down. Unfortunately for Billy, but he's still out here battling. He's gonna have to try and do this the hard way. He's gonna come through the field here. See if he's able to get it done. 23 laps to go. Good racing action going on here as we reached 22 laps to go here. Trying to make this do here, it's a little hard to do. It's hard to put this into this because it's so long. Maybe just ask you guys what it is and see what you think. I was gonna put it in here so you guys put it, vote it in the chat. Anyway, we're at the halfway history here with under our third caution too. A little bit of incidentals going on the racetrack. Looks to be Michael Pratt involved here. We'll see what happened. Elvis Presley's also involved in this. Right at the halfway point. So Michael Pratt having a problem here getting around. We're under our third caution of the night. I'm going to replayed here. CBA Stanley and almost 4 wide once again. Great racing here. Ooh, contact. Let's get Elvis involved in the middle. He was eating the sandwich there, making s'mores with a black and white number 1. Oh, he's upside down. Elvis Presley upside down, and that is not the way he's going to want tonight to end, as he's still on his roof. Going away. Let's see who all was involved in this. Looks like the 95 Richard Sutherland was involved in this. They come down, got into Elvis, got into the 7 machine of Ryan Hunter, and Elvis going to end up on his lid tonight. And unfortunately for him, that's going to end with him getting a tow to the pit road, and so we're on a battle with Billy Stanley. But tonight's halfway trivia will be brought to you by Piles Racing. Which iconic country music legend famously turned down Elvis Presley's request to record her hit song "I Will Always Love You" because his manager demanded half the publishing rights? The prompt for a question, but it wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do with it. I will post the question here for you guys. I can't do it as a... I was going to do it as a trivia, but... that was the question. And then here, when we get lap 30, I'll give you guys the answer. So we'll see how that goes with oh, where is Elvis Presley here? Is he pit side? How's this gonna go for Elvis? He out? Elvis says he's out. He's done. So Elvis, unfortunately, having a fast ride tonight, not gonna be able to get this race underway. And I tell you what, that car was feeling great earlier, and he was a little cocky. I think he was guaranteed he was gonna win this race, and you know, he's just one of those things. And you know, Elvis, he says things occasionally. Says how he feels about certain situations, and you know, just the way he sees it.
You know what they say, rubbing is racing, baby.
So, yeah, it's just unfortunately had a bad night with it.
Whoever that was got into me really good. Better not wreck my car, or I'm gonna send you straight into the wall, baby.
That's our chat with Elvis here tonight. I believe the field trying to work their way back to a green flag run here. So he's having some issues here tonight. Anybody like to thank Elvis tonight for helping you get things through the night.
First of all, I want to thank the good Lord.
All right, buddy. Well, that's respectable. He's having a great race, and he's a little shaken. He's done kind of have to speak a little bit for him. But, as being on the roof like that, I'd be a little shaken too. And but you know how Elvis feels tonight. He got out there and things were great, but that's how Elvis feels.
Just like Ricky Bobby says, you ain't first. You last, baby.
Well, unfortunately, that's where he's gonna end up at tonight. Seems to be anyway. We'll see if they get that thing fixed and back out here, but not looking good for Elvis. I'm gonna let him go to the care center and get straightened up, and hopefully come back a little bit better next week. Elvis looks to be out of this one for them. Actually, he's back. Looks like he's back now. Let's see here. Where's Elvis at? He's out there on the racetrack. Yeah, he's rejoined the field when they get the backup car out. Look at that. I thought he said he was done. He done lied to me. He's after Richard Sutton. Look out. You can give him a piece of sudden death now. He's at 95. He's coming after him. So we're gonna see how that goes. That's right. He back in black. He's AC/DC up in this thing. We're gonna do a mashup. Andrew Smith right now, your race leader. Eric Blunt is second. Daniel Holloway is third. Green flag is out. We'll see. 17 laps remaining here. 7 laps. I'll give you your trivia question answer. 3 cautions so far this evening. Oh, Billy Stanley's gonna go for a ride. That's gonna be a damage number 8 car. That was off the 1 of Elvis Presley, so he's working. He's got a flat. The 8 car is down for the count right now. Black flag for Billy Stanley. He's got to go back to pit road. Elvis is on a vengeance. Look out. Andrew Smith, Eric Blunt, and Daniel Holloway now doing battle. Elvis Presley back here a couple laps down, is trying to figure out how to work through the field, and he's put one driver to pit road. He Ada Stanley to pit road here. And that sure was a hit. He smacked that inside ball hard. Got a battle here now is Daniel Holloway and Eric Blunt. Andrew Smith, your race leader. Looked like there was a swing move going, maybe a slide job or crossover coming there for your race leaders. 15 to go. Make that 14 as they cross the stripe. Battle for the lead. Andrew Smith and Eric Blunt, the 6 and the 4 going at it. Billy Stanley, I believe, out of this one. He's on pit road. Not sure what to take to fix that toe link going in the front end of that car. We got that car in the wall there for the 5th position. Looks like David Cox is in the wall as Michael Pratt's going to go by. Almost a 3 wide battle here with the 7. He'll stick his nose in here as well. 3 wide battle for the lead. Andrew Smith is working the middle lane in the 4. The 21 Eric Blunt hangs on for the time being. Here comes Daniel Holloway on the top side of the rail. With the bottom side of the racetrack, the 21. A little bit of contact, nothing, no harm done here as they work their way through, and that's going to potentially get the car loose. That was a heck of a move to be able to clear contact again just a little bit. There's a exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Still 3 wide. Don't make that 2 wide now for the race lead, and make that 2nd place now. Big drive into the corner for the 4 car. Billy Stanley is out there, back out on the racetrack. Right in front of your race leaders. He's got about a half a straightaway there. Is lap 27 with 13. Make that 12 that goes across the line. Shaking this battle up again. Racing action everywhere. Andrew Smith got around Eric Blunt for P1. He'll take the race lead in the 4. Gotta watch them tires not to burn them up. The 6 moves up just a little bit. In the wall goes the Rebel 6 car of Eric Blunt. He'll fall back now, maybe if we didn't damage that car too bad. If it's not too sensitive. That contact with the wall is side-by-side battle for the lead again here with the 4 of Smith and looks like Holloway in the 21 on the inside. Side by side here. Still duking it out for the race lead. Not settled yet. An exciting one here for you guys. Great race to watch. Alright, you guys are correct. It is Dolly Parton and Colonel Tom Parker. So you are right, that is exactly what it was. As we continue to battle this thing out, Andrew Smith still has the race lead. He's got 2 hungry dogs charging after it. He's got the 21 and the 6. Blunt's going to take it here as they roll through turns 3 and 4. Right on the bumper of that number 6 is Andrew Smith. He goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Has a charge mounted up. Can he get it done? Andrew Smith, Eric Blunt, Daniel Holloway, Michael Pratt. There you go. Started to pull there for you. Who's going to win tonight? Daniel Holloway, Michael Pratt, Andrew Smith, or Eric Blunt. This is the 4 that I put into the poll. Who's it going to be? Everybody's putting their votes in on Daniel Holloway and the 21 looking strong. Currently back in that 3rd spot. Almost 2nd. There's the 6 rolls off the corner. Side by side with 7 laps to go here. I'm going to end the poll here in 2 laps. The 77, the 4, and the 21 all voted on here. 6 laps to go. Michael Pratt, your race leader. Daniel Holloway's 2nd. Andrew Smith is 3rd. Eric Blunt is 4th. Look at Richard Sutton there. Richard Sutton in 4th. Was outside. He was in 5th. Him and Eric Blunt. Oh, the 21's going to get a bump around. Caution flag comes out. Hard in the wall goes the 6. I believe that's Eric Blunt hard in the wall up there. Big contact. Wiped out 2 of the drivers there. Cole Spalding did a meatball flag. That might have been Spalding. This is a rough lick. The 21 and the 6 get together. The 95 gets them turned around. That's the... No, that's not the 19. Is that Cole Spotting's 49 got hard in the wall? Yeah, that's another Red Bull car. Hard in the wall. And with that being said, there's 5 laps remaining. There's your results. Nobody picked the 6 of Eric Blunt. And there goes a tire. The tire finally came off the 49 car. That's oof. Rough lick for that machine. Alright, we'll take a look here at the end of this pit cycle. So we're under our 4th caution flag of the night. Hard lick there for sure. So, we'll talk about our lap leaders. These are all the drivers who have led laps tonight. Eric Blunt's led 13. He's currently 5th. Andrew Smith has led 8. He's currently 4th. Elvis Presley's led 6. He's 12th. Daniel Holloway's led 5. He's 8th. What's going down pit road? Michael Pratt's led 3. He's currently your race leader. Billy Stanley's led 2, and he's currently in 11th. Your biggest gainers tonight so far. Up 7 spots in 3rd is Tom Atlas. Up 7 spots in 4th is Cole Spaulding. Up 5 spots in 2nd, Richard Sutter. Up 2 spots in 10th is Ryan Hunter. And up 1 spot is your race leader, Michael Pratt. Alrighty, let's see what the last round of pit stops were for these drivers. Looks like repairs been 15 laps ago, so the last drivers come in. Looks like we've taken 2 tires for Eric Blunt, 2 tires for Charlie Parker, Andrew Smith, Cole Spaulding, Daniel Holloway, Ryan Hunter, and Billy Stanley in for repairs. And looks like 2 tires for Parker, 4 tires for Cox, David Cox there, and everybody else is kind of just hanging on there. So see how this plays out for them on this restart. With they got the 1 to green and they're working the back straightaway now. Yeah, Billy's having a rough go of it tonight, but he's back out here. Unfortunately, gonna be... He might be on the lead lap here. He is. Okay. So he's able to get that thing straightened out. And he's got a 3-lap shootout here to get that car back to the front of this field. And he's just gonna have to drive it. And, you know, like Elvis Presley tells everybody here. You're gonna tell Billy. That's what he says, and it's green flag racing time. And here we go. Back to the point. Michael Pratt going to take us out front. Richard Sutter is in 2nd here. Rolling down into 1. Billy Stanley going to drive like he stole it and come through the field here. See if he can get it done. This time by off of turn number 4.
One more lap and we're headed to victory lane.
White flag is out. Out front, Michael Pratt over Eric Blunt. Anything goes. White flag is out. No caution will come out here. It'll go right to the checkered off of turn number 4. Rolling turn 2 right now. Down the back straight. Michael Pratt is in command. Eric Blunt is second. Richard Sudduth is in third. Coming home fourth is Daniel Holloway. Fifth is Andrew Smith. We'll see if that top 5 stands. Off of turn 4 to the line. To the line, it looks like Michael Pratt going to be your race winner. Coming home second, Eric Blunt. Third is going to be Richard Sudduth, your top 3. And we'll chat with them momentarily as the post-race calamity ensues. Just after this brief little message here.
Does your heart pump nitro? Do you like to put your ride to the test? Well, then you're our kind of driver. The performance oils, lubricants, and industrial fluids from Nitro Lubricants help you get the most from your vehicle's engine. And our line of appearance products will keep your vehicle looking as smooth as it runs. If you want extreme performance, it's Nitro or nothing. Shop our products at nitrolubricants.com. Nitro Lubricants, extreme performance.
All right, into our top 3 interview here in just a moment. Talk with Mr. Richard Sudduth first. So get him down here. What's up, Mr. Richard? How you doing tonight, buddy?
You keep racing like that, you're gonna be.
What's up? What's up?
Not much, but what a race you were in there. It was a lot of hard racing in there. Great racing actually gets you to the end of the night.
Yeah, it was fun tonight. I can't believe it's. I got third place. I was having some bad luck getting caught up in some wrecks, but somehow I pulled it out.
Yeah, that victory sim experience number 95. Able to come up with third place finish. Started 7th, man. A great run. A lot of contact out there, but yeah, that's stock car racing.
Yeah, it's all good contact though. I mean, it was just racing. You know what?
Heck yeah, man. That's good solid racing right there for sure. A great race. It was awesome. Elvis qualifying with the pole there. Unfortunately, some contact, and he went turtle mode on us and had to go get some repairs, but he was able to come back out and try to salvage a race out of that. But man, it was a fun night up here in the booth to watch, and great from the Autoclub Speedway.
Yeah, good to have you back, Ron. We miss you, and look forward to Josh getting back next week. So thanks for all the fans coming out. I seen some of y'all in there earlier before the race. Appreciate you supporting us very much. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, we appreciate you as well, Richard. Great race, great podium here tonight, and hopefully maybe that victory lane will show up next week.
Hope so. See ya.
Yeah, good luck, buddy. We'll move on down here. We'll talk with Eric Blunt in the number 6 machine. 60. It should be a 60. I don't know what happened. They're changing stuff on me. Sometimes I go away. It's all right. We'll work with it. We make it work here. We'll get the number 6 in here. Eric, congratulations, buddy. Good runner-up finish here for you. Started back in the 6th spot, and man, the car just kept getting better all night long. You got a copy, Eric?
Copy.
Catch you, buddy. And that started back there in the 6th spot, up 4 spots there to the finish. Able to get that runner-up position. Man, the car looked like it. The Red Bull number 6 looked like it came around there throughout the course of the race here tonight.
Oh yeah, the car felt good. It was really good on a long run. Wish we could have went green the whole way. It would have really been a good run. I mean, but we had a nice fight up front, a real battle all night long. And last pit cycle we got shuffled back, but we was able to fight back on that last restart and get back to second.
Yeah, this was a really good race there, and hopefully we'll get to see you. Maybe I told Richard we'd see him in victory lane next week, but I know he's got you and Michael to contend with, as well as David Cox comes up there and he puts on a great show every once in a while and comes home with the win. So, I mean, you guys, fantastic race all the way through the field.
Oh yeah, it's a stack field, so any night one of these guys can win. So you got to be on your toes every single race, and you got to execute. So you see a lot of cars. Michael came back, great run from the adversity he faced early to come back and get it. So it's all about execution.
Sure is, buddy. Congratulations on the runner-up finisher tonight. Anybody like to thank? Help put your Red Bull machine in the runner-up spot on the podium tonight.
Yeah, I want to thank my team for putting the car together, getting us to the racetrack, getting everything prepared. I want to thank you guys up in the booth for all you guys do as far as broadcast and everything. I want to thank the fans for coming out and watching. Hope they enjoy the race. And, I want to thank our sponsor. And that's about it. Wifey for letting me come out and do this thing. So hopefully we'll see you next week.
Thank you, but congratulations, and hopefully that as well. And we'll let you celebrate your podium and have a great week.
Thank you, buddy.
Alrighty, Eggplant picking up the second spot there. We'll go down and talk with your race winner here tonight. Going to be Michael Pratt. Michael, we're on here in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
And what a race that was, man. You started the outside of Elvis Presley, and there's legendary on its own. But man, talk about the race, key components. You bounce back from a lot of adversity here early in the race, and I always tell people, it's early, something can happen. You can always come back from it, get back out there, get after it. But what was your mindset there, after having to come back from being involved in an early incident?
Just hit my marks, hoping not to be involved in any more. One more, I would have been out of the race. So I'm glad it went clean the rest of the time. I just tried to hit my marks, and obviously it worked out to me getting to the lead again. So it worked out. But it was a good race, a lot of hard racing. Hopefully the fans liked it.
Well, it definitely looked like they enjoyed every little last bit of it throughout the course of the event. There, the chat was lit up the whole race long, watching you guys battle three wide, and sometimes almost practically four. But there was a lot of great racing action here, and a lot of rubbing and good sportsmanlike contact, I should say, to the course of this event. Unfortunately, some were a little bit more around than the others, but you ended up victory lane, and things worked out in your favor.
Yeah, that was all racing incidents. Is just all of us trying to do the same thing. All of us want to win the race or do the best we can. So, I mean, that's going to happen. All of us, we can't be in the same spot at the same time. But yeah, just happy it worked out. Happy I was able to work my way back up to the front. I mean, dropped back to the end of the field twice, I think it was. So I had my workout cut out for me, but it was fun. Glad to be here.
Thank you. It was good to have you guys here, and a great win for you. Maybe next week you double up, but like I say, a lot of stacked field here with great drivers and everything. It's hard to win back to back, but it can be done. Some a little bit of practice, and hoping that everything goes well with you. Able to find the groove next week, and maybe we'll see you back up here. But anybody you'd like to thank help you pick up the race win here today at Autoclub?
I want to thank Billy for throwing this all together for us. Thank Mr. Parker for being our sponsor, and thank all the people that are watching. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you, Mr. It's fun to watch and fun to call here in the booth, and we wish you the best next week as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, Michael Pratt picking up the win here. With that being said, we'll jump forward here, and the cars are off the racetrack. Well, thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. We're going to take a look at our full field rundown here momentarily. We'll fix some stuff up here, and we'll get that rolling as well. Yeah, first and foremost, thanks for tuning in to Hardy Sports TV 2 here tonight, and we will look into our full results here at the end of the show, and we'll highlight anything you see here. And thank you guys for tuning in. Here we go. Alrighty, so your race winner tonight, obviously going to be Michael Pratt coming home second, Eric Blunt third is Richard Suttles, fourth Daniel Holloway, fifth is Andrew Smith running at your top five, sixth is Billy Stanley, seventh Charlie Parker, eighth Ryan Hunter, ninth is Cole Spalding coming home 10th is David Cox, 11th Tom Atlas, 12th is Elvis Presley. At the Autoclub Speedway, we're in 80.1 miles, the total distance tonight in 40 laps, 10 green flag lead changes with 6 different leaders, 4 cautions for 12 total caution laps. Eric Blunt was a hard charger up 4 spots, also led the most laps of 13. Michael Pratt had the fastest lap, and Elvis Presley being your pole sitter for today's race. Thank you guys for tuning in here tonight. It was a fun time at the Autoclub Speedway. We will see you guys next time here with the Graceland Shootout Series next Sunday.